In recent years, China's ambitions in naval warfare have become more pronounced as it seeks to establish a powerful and modern fleet. The development of its newest aircraft carrier, the Fujian, marks a significant step in this pursuit and reflects its determination to rival long-standing global leaders in maritime strength. Welcome to the Infographic Vision, where we break down the crucial details behind major military advancements. Today, we're going to explore the technological strides and challenges surrounding China's Fujian carrier and how it stacks up against the U.S. Navy's cutting-edge fleet. On May 1st, China's newest aircraft carrier departed from its berth in Shanghai under its own power for its inaugural sea trial, which lasted 8 days. Named the Fujian, this carrier is the first and only vessel of China's Type 003 class. It represents a significant departure from China's previous carrier designs and symbolizes the country's growing naval ambitions. With a displacement exceeding 80,000 tons, the Fujian is the closest China has come to fielding a direct competitor to the U.S. Navy's aircraft carriers, which have long dominated global maritime power. China's carrier program continues to evolve, with more advanced classes expected in the future. Despite the program's rapid development and considerable scale, it is still viewed as lacking the overall strength and operational capability of the U.S. Navy. Fujian showcases an ambitious effort to develop a modern carrier air wing, but its capabilities, when analyzed, reveal it falls short of the technological and logistical advantages possessed by the latest U.S. supercarriers. Additionally, the infrastructure required for extensive global operations might limit Fujian's deployment range, keeping it relatively close to Chinese waters. Fujian is the third aircraft carrier built for China's People's Liberation Army Navy. The first two carriers, the Type 001 class Liaoning and the Type 002 class Shandong, were commissioned in 2012 and 2017 respectively. Both are based on the Soviet Kuznetsov class design. Liaoning, originally an incomplete vessel purchased from Ukraine in 1998 for $20 million under the guise of becoming a floating casino, was instead refurbished for military use. Modifications to Liaoning and Shandong include modernized technology and expanded flight deck space. Each carrier has a flight deck measuring about 1,000 feet and displaces between 60,000 to 66,000 tons. Despite modernization efforts, both carriers use a short takeoff, barrier-arrested recovery system with a ski jump ramp, which limits the weight and fuel load of the aircraft, preventing the operation of vital assets such as airborne early warning aircraft and refueling planes. The air wings, primarily comprised of J-15 fighters, the heaviest carrier-borne aircraft in service, must operate with reduced fuel and armament, limiting their range and combat effectiveness. Due to these limitations, Liaoning and Shandong have been seen more as training platforms for gaining experience in carrier operations and production rather than fully capable warships. Fujian, by contrast, is larger at 1,036 feet and over 80,000 tons, enabling a larger air wing of around 60 aircraft. A key enhancement of Fujian is its catapult-assisted takeoff barrier-arrested recovery (CAT-BAR) system, featuring electromagnetic catapults (EMELs). This technology, shared only by the U.S. Navy's U.S Gerald R. allows the launch of heavier aircraft and a more versatile air wing. China is developing new carrier-based aircraft, including the J-15S, J-5D, an electronic warfare variant, and the KJ-600 AEW&C aircraft, which closely resembles the U.S. Navy's E-2 Hawkeye. Fujian's 3 catapults increase its sortie generation rate compared to Liaoning and Shandong, which can only launch one aircraft at a time due to their ski jump configuration. The recent sea trial was intended to evaluate the propulsion and electrical system's stability and reliability, according to state-run Xinhua news agency. With mooring trials complete and outfitting finished, Fujian is expected to be commissioned between 2025 and 2026. In contrast, the U.S. Navy's advancements are evident with the 2017 commissioning of the USS Gerald R. a 1,106-foot, 100,000-ton vessel and the largest warship built. The Ford boasts 23 new technologies such as the dual-band radar system and A-1B nuclear reactors, which generate significantly more power than previous reactors. The Ford's 4 EMALS catapults enable a 33% increase in sortie generation over the Nimitz-class carriers. And the Advanced Arresting Gear, AAG, can handle a wide range of aircraft weights. The integration of these systems proved challenging, delaying the carrier's first deployment until 2022, 5 years post-commissioning. The next Ford-class carriers, USS John F. Kennedy, USS Enterprise, and USS Doris Miller, are in various stages of construction. The Kennedy, nearly complete, is slated for delivery in 2025, while the Enterprise's timeline extends to 2029 or early 2030. The Kennedy will be the first of the class to incorporate the F-35C stealth fighter into its air wing, with the Ford set to follow after a 2025 overhaul. China's carrier fleet is still relatively new, having emerged just 11 years ago, while the U.S. Navy's experience spans more than a century. This deep-rooted expertise gives the U.S. a significant operational edge with seasoned personnel and established training programs. China, by comparison, has limited experience in carrier operations and no history in protecting carriers against hostile forces or deploying AEW&C aircraft in naval contexts. The decision to use electromagnetic catapults without first developing steam-based versions could present challenges, given the technical difficulties even the U.S. encountered with EMALS. Another drawback is China's reliance on conventionally powered carriers, which limits their range and necessitates refueling, challenging without an overseas network of dedicated bases. While the string of pearls ports might assist in refueling, they may not provide essential support services or serve as secure bases. Additionally, the power demands of the EMALS catapults may strain the carrier's conventional propulsion system. Despite these limitations, China's progress indicates its strong commitment to developing a powerful carrier fleet capable of extended operations. With plans to build up to 6 carriers by 2035 and a 4th carrier reportedly in development, China's carrier ambitions are poised to continue evolving, though significant hurdles remain. China's rapid carrier development is a testament to its growing aspirations on the global stage. While the Fujian and its future counterparts are impressive feats, they are met with hurdles that only time and experience can address. Meanwhile, the U.S. Navy's long-standing expertise and advanced technology continue to set the benchmark for naval dominance. Thank you for joining us on the Infographic Vision. Stay connected for more insights into global military advancements and the ever-changing dynamics of power at sea. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and share our videos with your friends. It will help us make more content.